Chat. I'm late. I'm late, chat. Don't yell at me. I'm sweaty. I'm tired, but I'm awake. What is crack-a-lackin', chat? You know how Plum said he was gonna figure out what we're doing today? Yeah, that's a lie. I have no idea what we're doing. Off stream, what did I do? Well, last stream, we played a little bit of Landfall and Timeless Command. And then yesterday and today, I worked on a... Where is it? I was working on Moon Mist Humans the best I could. I started with this, like, Abzan builds that splashed for Rona. Felt kind of bleh, so then I went more into, like, black-green. And just played all the black humans. We have like a slight sacrifice sub-theme, but like Vengeful Strangler's garbage. Ecstatic Awakener's garbage. Desperate Farmer actually wasn't that bad. I actually kind of liked it. Aetherblade Agent, garbage. It's just, I don't know. It's just not good enough. So I gave up on that. I know we worked a lot on Chitinous Crawler last week, so I've been playing Crawler combo a lot. So, I don't know what we're gonna do today. I was thinking about playing a little more Timeless Command. I was messing with this piece of garbage, which is 10 Land Stompy. Everything's garbage, chat. With Cactar, and then we're playing like Greenbelt Rampager, and then Old Growth Dryads. So we have this sort of trifecta of 1 mana, 3 powered creatures. I guess we could play Wild Nacatl too, but we don't really have the fetches to make that work. And then I'm playing like Attune the Aether with Aether because this on turn 1 lets us turn to a Rampager. Same thing, Lanta Stalker, turn 1 lets us turn to a Rampager. I don't know why I'm playing Groundswell. I don't know. I was just throwing ideas around. So, I don't quite know what I want to do. We were talking about what last time? Alta Mechia? Maybe? Which is like kind of cool. I know we were talking Moon Mist. I don't think I have any mythics left, chat. Chat, I'm running real low on wild cards. Plum's kind of poor. I can't spell either. There's something here maybe. My other thought, because like obviously these are kind of if we don't have like Moon Mist, so we could also play like Enigma Jewel plus Omen Hawker. We can play that package, so that way like these guys can make basically Ultimekia's flip cost like 4 instead of 8. But the problem with that is you also need to exile 8 cards from your graveyard, which is a big hoop to jump through if we're not like straight into like. I guess we could play Malevolent Rumble, but this only finds permanents. It doesn't find our Moon Mist. Speaking of which, this is like housekeeping. If you're new to stream, the first like 10 minutes is me just trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. There's also, again, I don't have the wild cards for it, but we did say we wanted to brew Garroot Relentless Spark Double combo, which if you don't know what this does, you play Garroot Relentless, you get it to transform, and then you copy with Spark Double, and it infinitely tries to flip itself because it has fewer loyalty counters, but since it doesn't have a backside, it just loops over and over until it draws the game. So it's a forced draw. And then you can play like Heart of Quran as a way to remove a counter from this without actually having to deal damage to anything. But again, chat, we don't have mythics because we're losers. I was gonna see what Aspiring Spike's doing, because obviously he's like the go-to guy in Modern, and I'm not saying we're the Aspiring Spike of Historic, because I'm pretty bad, but he's got good ideas. He's playing, I know he was messing with Cecil earlier, but he was going like all in on a Death Shadow list, I think, with Stubborn Denial and Frog. He was playing some Mardu lists. Chat, let me tell you, 11 out of the 15 games I played earlier today, not even joking, were some flavor of Boros, and I wanted to die. It was not fun. I'm getting real sick of Boros, chat. But any Hooters, let's start with a little timeless command as I sort of look for stuff to play off screen here. If you have any ideas on what to brew, feel free to pop them in chat. I can't believe we've never played Bard class combo on this stream either. Aristocrats. Chat, do you remember the shoot. Do you remember that deck? It played like a 2-mana flyer that's like whenever you dealt damage to it, you prevented it, and then it got that many counters. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then you played like Deafening Clarion and other shenanigans. We're gonna get rid of this Soul Warden. What was that card called? Storm something? Storm Wild Caprador? Oh, chat, I'm so smart. Let's just him here. Ooh, Archmage's Charm was good. Oh, I lied. Chat, it's 3 mana. If a non-combat damage would be dealt to it, prevent that damage, put a counter on it for each 1 damage. Then we also have like Gideon's Sacrifice. What is that? He has a Resplendent Angel. We're gonna Bolt the Bird. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand. We have Fistful. We have Witness. Kind of just looking for a few things. Cryptic Command would be nice. Thank you. We'll just pass. Righteous Valkyrie. Let's just spike that for 3. He is playing Mutavault, so he might be on Facebook combo. Quite possibly. Should I just steal his Soul Warden? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, chat. We have, what, 4 mana? Let's Timeless Witness, gain a life, and let's get back him. And we'll do that end of his turn. Is he gonna animate and kill his own thing? Yes. Good. We'll bait that out so we can't Facebook combo, hit him for 1. Chat, we're doing great. Righteous Valkyrie. You got it, Super Chief. We have a discharge. Let's draw a whole bunch of cards. We find... Ooh, we find As Foretold, and... Can we do both? Yes, we can. We'll get As Foretold online. So at this point, we don't have any energy. So we can't actually loop Timeless Witness. But what are we targeting here? Targeting As Foretold. Okay. I'm into it. Let's just him and draw 7. Incredible. We'll play this. Let's go fetch a blue source, which means Mystic Sanctuary's online. We'll swing for 3. We gotta discard what, 4? Let's get rid of Spike, Discharge, Vent, Vista. We'll keep a handful of good stuff. Angel, we will counter and bounce, I think. Nice. And then we're just chilling. You can go for a second thing, and then we'll spike it for 2. Surprised he's not really doing much with that Dawn of Hope. Oh, I'm sorry. We should have played a land there, but sure. Can make a 1/1 here. We're going to discharge the speaker. There's a chance we wanted to just steal that, but it doesn't matter. Let's just gain control of this. Speed up our clock. We could also dig for Oracle with like snap into him, but I think we're in a pretty good spot. And then next turn, As Foretold's up to 4 counters. So that way we can play Timeless Witness plus Scripted Command in the same turn. And then obviously it's not like a full lock, but it gives you enough of an advantage to, you know, take over the game. Chat, do you remember we had a game? Oh, no, where are my decks? Our opponent is mad. So they're gonna do that to us. Balin rectangles, 4 color rectangles. Lonus. Oh, we did play Steel Seeker. That could be fun. Chat. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Nothing entertaining is going on. So we'll just chill. Let's go to Scryfall. Let's pull up the old full spoiler. Oh, my other idea was to play a really low to the ground landfall list with Wayward Guide Beast. Nice. So far with this list, actually, do we have a record of this? Please ignore all the other records on this page when it loads. We've been having a rough go. Yeah. Look at this. So with this version, okay, we're 6-4. We haven't played that much of it. We're 50-50 with the Chocobo Landfall. And then every other random stuff I tried was bad. So let's keep messing with this. Problem is, or the main thing I found is we have a tough time if we miss, like, card advantage. Like, if we can't find a hymn to the ages early, I feel like we gas out pretty quick. Because most of the game we're just 1-for-1ing. Like, Aether Spike, Archmage's Charm. I guess Cryptic's a 2-for-1, but you know what I mean. See, like, this hand, we'll try it, but, like, when you just have all removal and then nothing else, I feel like these are the kinds of hands that we lose with, you know? We will fetch a red source off the rip here, though. Equals Valor. For each creature, trade a 1/2. Oh, chat. Does it get any better? Look at that. We found our land. If we're just playing against, like, wizards of something, a handful of removal is great. Oh, I do want to play with You're Not Alone, as I have a pair of pliers in my mouth. Sorry. There's also Zach Fair. Ooh, that was... Okay. Chat, we really lucked out on this one. Drawing into 2 lands in a row was very good for us. We might want to revisit White Weenie, because You're Not Alone seems pretty good. +4/+4. Opponent also seems to be on our control list, so we're just playing a little draw go here until something happens. Opponent plays Fable the Mirrorbreaker. We're gonna try and counter that. I assume we're gonna get... Oh, okay. Good for us. We're gonna shock in Vents to hold up Flash on Charm. Don't know if that's worth it. Also, chat, the amount of kills I've seen with Jumbo Cactuar. Sorry if I butchered that. The amount of kills I've seen on Twitter of people just smashing face and dealing like 10,000 damage is hilarious. And I am here for it for sure. Oracle the Alpha. Let's see if we can land it. I'm gonna say no, but you never know. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe he'll Cryptic Command us, chat. Can you imagine? Chat, we landed an Oracle, and I don't know what that means for us. Our opponent's not doing anything. Mr. Fuzzy Hands. Mr. Fuzzy Hands, do you know there's a whole Final Fantasy Magic set out? Which is what we're playing with right now. Look, you want a Chocobo? Incredible. Opponent is Dragon Firing us. Alright. We haven't seen a counterspell from them. Goldspan Dragon. We'll let that resolve. Let's see if I can double... kill it. Or if he has a counterspell. Probably does. We deal 2. He creates another treasure. So he has 6 mana to work with if he needs it. He does have the Make disappear. Good to know. I guess we'll see. He still has 6 mana up here. Bum, bum, bum. We could build Sephiroth. Ooh, that was actually a very good draw for us. Let's discharge for 2. And then snaps. And then if he wants to counter snap, we're gonna try Enchanty here. If he has another counter spell, at least we have enough for Make Disappear. But we're giving him quite a lot of mana. He has Negate. Fantastic. See, but chat, again, this is what I'm saying, where like we kept a hand of removal without a source of card advantage, and now we're running out of steam because we can't keep up. We're burning through. Burning through. Blue-green Astro Witness. What does that mean? We're gonna get Worms chanted here? Feels like it. No. Interesting. Let's Timeless Witness and see if we can get back. I don't even know, chat. We can discharge, snap, discharge again. But he might counter this. And he has Hall of the Storm Giants up and running. Are we getting Magnum Opus? What's happening? Oh, chat, we are. I'm not even gonna try. How do you pronounce that? Astrologians? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or draw your third card, you put a counter on the creature. Oh. Chat, what's the card we have that combos with? Do we have... Oh, this card combos with Broodscale, huh? That's kind of cool. Made a 1/1. And then if you play, Evolution Witness? right? You equip this, so every time you, if you play like a Mox Amber, if you have two, does that work? If you have two Mox Ambers, you play the first one, you say you have like an Emery, you play the first one, you get a counter. No, you already have to have one on the field. Play the second one, first one goes to the grave, counter goes on Evolution Witness to bring it back, and then you could loop that infinitely to make an infinitely large Witness plus that. Or you put it on Blood Scale, and then you play... What is... Chat, what's the, what's the card we have that combos with Blood Scale? Wow, I can't type. I need... Okay, that's in Timeless. Oh, it's an equipment, right? It's a lantern of some sort. This one. Whenever a creature control dies, put a +1 put. Ooh. How many rares do I have? Chat, we have 2 rares. We can craft that. Alright. Huge. Alright, chat. We're about to go freaking huge brain mode. Because I don't know how I want this to work, but we're going to make it work somehow. So, there's a lot of cards. I saw someone talk about this on Reddit, I think. But they're playing it in Modern, so we have to build it differently. So if we play... I mean, we definitely have to play Emery, right? And then we want to play Flesh Raker. Yeah? Yeah, we need the 4 Ambers. We need... Ghost Lantern. Gotcha. Is it worth us... We kind of have to if we want to play Evolution into that, right? Let's play, like, Malevolent Rumble. It's already 36 cards. Jesus, chat. I don't... Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. When you cast a colorless spell... So we can take infinite damage. And this makes what? Do we want... Can we fit Kozilek's command? Because if you have infinite colorless, then you can... No, I guess not. I guess we can just play like Chitness Crawler. We can just play like Stone Coil, right? Because if we have like if we have Planisphere on Witness. No, it has to be a non-creature. Shoot. I wish we had Mishra's Bauble, but we don't. We have Tormod scripts, right? Does it just have to be a non-creature? Equip creature, wizard, other. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, when you draw your card each turn. Yeah. So like we could play Mach Jasper, but we're not gonna do that. So there's also like Bribers, Cornucopia. No, it has to be Tormod's Crypt because it sacks itself. Okay. We're gonna play 4 of those though? That's kind of eh. And then what, 20 lands? We're mainly blue-green with a splash of black, so we can play like Spire of Industry. I don't know if we might need Mana Confluence. But then we can also play like Yavi, Maya's Coast. That's what we're figuring out, Vishy Fishy. I saw some people. I think it's basically this list in Modern. We're trying to play. So if you don't know about Bloodscale combo, we do have Bloodscale combo in Historic. So you equip Bloodscale with this. And it says whenever a counter's put on it, you make a token. And then this says whenever a creature you control dies, you put a counter on it. So you make a 0/1, you sack it, it dies, you get a counter on Bloodscale, which makes you another token. So you can make an infinitely big Bloodscale and make an infinite colorless mana. But then, if you have that, you deal infinite damage with Fleshraker. But if you have Evolution Witness, you can put Ghost Lantern on Evolution Witness and then play like Mox Amber Tormod's Crypt. So every time you play... Oh, I have to think about it. No. Because then it's only when creatures die, right? So then if you... Oh, chat, we might need to play... See, I have to like talk myself through it. Maybe we should play a Stone Coil Serpent, because then if we play Stone Coil for 0, it dies. Ghost Lantern puts a counter on Witness to get back Stone Coil, and then you can repeat that to make an infinitely big Witness. Right? Yes. Are you with me? I'm not even with me. Sure. And then now we have Astrologians. I don't know how you say that. Planisphere. So you can equip that to Witness or something, Bloodscale, and then you can cast Mox Ambers and Tormod's Crypts over and over infinitely. Yeah? Someone check me on that? I have no idea. But that's what we're trying to do. For the most part. We're just shoving a bunch of infinite +1/+1 counter loops in a deck. I think. I think we want to play Stone Coil. Do we could play like 1. Or we could do a 2-2 split, because we much rather have Mox Amber. But is it worth it? Because this is non-creature. It really only matters for Ghost Lantern. Maybe we'll like play 1. Or, yeah, let's play 1 and see how relevant it is, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Chat, I don't really know what we're doing. I'm having fun. So, we could play Trost, we could play Spire. I'm just trying to figure out mana, because Plum's not good at building mana bases. We can play Breeding Pool. We can play... We just want to play 4 Llanowar Wastes. A pool. We don't really have enough for Vista, but we probably want Forest, Island. I don't really want to play a hedge maze. We have how many black sources? 8. We can play. Do we want to play Overgrown too? Can I get away with Water Graves? And then like a Besiege. Chat, I don't really know what I'm doing. Does this work? I don't know. Let's just go figure it out, chat. I don't know what kind of combos we're doing. I think we've played Bloodscale combo once before, but I didn't like it. But look at us now. This was inspired by Squee Goblin the Bob on MTG Goldfish. I don't know who, someone posted on Reddit earlier, but I don't know who that was. So shout out to them. Credit where credit is due. I did not make this list. Oh, but look how fun it is, chat. Look at this. I like this game. I just don't know. Oh god. Okay, there's chat, there's like so much to do. Does this buff? No. Okay. My brain might get confused, chat. I have to think. Let's rumble first. Grab a Tormod's Crypt. We can combo off next turn? Is that right? We can play Fleshraker. That gets a counter. We can cast Tormod's Crypt. Do we rebuy anything? No. I can sack and at least get another trader off of Fleshraker. And then pass. If I had to pick one deck for the qualifier and historic, what would I run? Frozen Fight, I might not be the person to ask. My decks are a little off. I mean, if you're talking like a real deck, obviously I think you just want to play like Boros Energy or something that beats up Boros Energy. If you're me, I would play 80 card Naya Warriors because that deck's hot. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me figure out what I'm doing. So if I sack this, I cast Evolution Witness. We equip to Evolution Witness. We sack Tormod's Crypt. I have to talk myself through this. Give me 1 second, Frozen. And then once we rebuy this, we can cast it, which makes a 1/1. We can sack, right? And then sack this to make that, which puts a counter on that to rebuy Tormod's Crypt, which then we can do it again. So now we have infinite colorless mana and infinite damage, correct? But you have to click through it. That's so annoying, chat. Like a little schoolgirl. It's like playing Chitinous Crawler combo, but with a lot more hoops to jump through. Interesting. His opponents... Oh, they're just gonna sit here. They might just sit here with us, chat. This deck's kind of cool. I don't really know what we're doing, but it's cool. Hello? Maybe? Opponent's just gonna robust. I'd play the 80 card Dire Warriors list because I feel like that's old reliable. We took that to Mythic like 3 seasons in a row, I think. You know, it's fast. It can get turn 3, turn 4 wins pretty consistent. And it, I feel like nobody expects it. But if I was trying to, like, tech against the current metagame, I think I'd play some sort of, like, big red list. Almost like old... We did a brew... Okay. We did a brew, like, called Scredless Red, I think. Not too long ago, somewhere on Moxfield. Because I feel like Pyroclasm / like Anger of the Gods is real good right now. Especially against Boros. But then you can also play like you can play like main deck Relic of Progenitus. You can play like Big Chandra. You can play Irecrag Feet and just try and like ramp into things. And I don't know. That list felt pretty good if you're trying to like prey on something specific, but I don't know what people are bringing to a qualifier. Is it best of 3? I would assume so, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably play some sort of big red mid-range. Seasoned Pyromancer, Bone Crusher Giant, Shanty, Discharge, Raptor, kind of whatever you wanted. Streaming Nemesis, if you're worried about, if you still want to like tech out Boros and get rid of annoying life gain. Oh, chat. All right. Well, the first game with this list, we wombo comboed pretty quick. It is annoying to click through, but it's cool that it does, you know, multiple things. Mana. This makes me want to play, Kozilek's Command. Because we're making, you can just, like, make a bunch of mana and then, you know, go try and draw another Flesh Raker to speed it up. Ah, yeah, Soren's obviously... Soren and Boros are, like, the big baddies. Soren especially. Hold on, let me kill this guy and then we'll... Oh, chat, did I do it wrong? I think so. That's okay. I gotta land back, chat. Oh, it doesn't even matter because we have other witness. Chat, look, I clicked the thing and then we're still doing it. We're still winning. Alright, last one. There we go, chat. We did it. Opponent really... The same problem with Auspicious Stare. Is he playing some Mutate? I don't even... Is that what we called it? Spreadless red? Yeah. I mean, what are the best cards against Sorin? Like, is Sorin... does it grow bigger or faster than Eldrazi? Probably. I mean, you could... I don't know. You could play, like, a teched out Boros list and play, like... What's that card? No, that's not what I want. What's the 2-mana flash if they weren't cast at Exiles? Priest of something? Priest. The non-token creature would enter, like, I feel like this card's pretty sweet. And then, like, you could also just run, like, Sun Cleanser in your Boros deck. You just try and, like, I don't know. It gets a little weird when if you're like playing Raptor with Priest and stuff, but you could just like super tech Hate Bears or something. I don't know. You play Thalia, and these are all humans, so you play Lieutenant. Or you could play Esper, and you could play Esper plus your own guides. And then you can play like Coppercoat Vanguard for protection. Give all your stuff ward so it's easier. Like Coppercoat plus Thalia makes your shit pretty hard to remove. And then if you want closers, you could just play I don't even know. Adeline. Something. I don't know. I'm sure you could metagame real hard if you expect Sorin. If you're thinking more Boros, I would play Big Red, but I think you could fine tune some sort of mono white list. Because then you get like Fragment, you get Path if you want. If I could type. And even funnier is you could play like Brave the Elements to just like close out games all at once. Give all your white creatures protection from the chosen color and just swing. Like that seems pretty good. Like after you Thalia or like, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But this deck felt pretty sweet while we played. Well, I guess Shanty's not as good now. But this deck felt pretty cool when we were playing it. But, I don't know. You could probably get some Hate Bears going. Chat, what are we calling this deck? I think they referred to it as Astro Witness. Astro Witness version 1. Well, we're deleting this deck. This deck was bad, chat. Alright, let's move into game number 2. Also, side question, do you think my screen is too small? Like, should I make the game screen bigger and all this stuff, like chat? Should I, like... Oh, sorry, it's reversed. Should I move chat squished a little bit and make the screen bigger? Maybe. I don't know. Have I come up with a good use for Vivi? We haven't gotten there yet. I've seen it. I got it played against me a few times. in like a storm style deck with Beam Splitter Mage, which was kind of cool. This Soul Warden kind of hurts us, but we'll see. So we saw that, and then I saw a few people playing it with Curiosity. The enchantment that whatever it, you know what I'm talking about. Whenever it pings, you draw a card, so you can just like keep yourself going. People were playing that with Flesh Raker, weren't they? You enchant Flesh Raker, so every time it pings, it just gives you another card to grab. What do we want here? Maybe just a blue source. Yeah. The voice I'm not worried about is the Soul Warden just kind of negates what we're doing. I mean, we can make an infinitely big creature, but their Voice of the Blessed is going to be infinitely big because of Soul Warden. And look what it is, another flavor of Boros, chat. It's been Boros all day. It's literally been nothing but Boros for me, chat. Spire of Industry, yeah, we're not really doing much. Like, we can draw a card here. Maybe, okay, Ghost Lantern's pretty good. And then we could play, like, second Mox into Evolution Witness. Put a counter on or, oh no, I'm sorry, it has to be equipped. And then we just pass, but then we have to block with Tameo. And we don't have anything else to loop. So we're just kind of dead here. Did I have fun? No, I didn't. Chat, maybe let's get rid of the Serpent. Let's like cut down to 2 crypts, I think. And let's play 2 Kozilek commands. So that way we have removal and draw if we need it. Does that work, maybe? Are we still, we'll see how consistently we can combo. Is there, where do you see the, I don't even know where to see the historic metagame. What is this hand? This hand's got all sorts of stuff going on, chat. I like this. Look at these cards we can play. Oh, historic meta. Best of all decks. No, I want to see tier 1 decks. Is it Wizards, Mono Green? Wait. Is this best of 1? I don't know. Chat, what are we doing? Let's play Planisphere. That's cute. Ooh, look at the little animation, chat. Azorius Control, Gates, Rakdos. These are not good cards. Wow, chat, do you see what our opponent's doing? I don't know what's going on, but I like it. What do we want to do here? Do we just want to rumble? No, we should probably mill. This is whenever we cast a non-creature spell, right? Yeah, so let's just play Bloodscale and do this. Alright, so what's our opponent doing? They're gonna exile an Ulamog. I really hope he hits us with a Virtue instead. That's way cooler. Hit us with the Virtue. Fuck. Chat. This is a bunch of baloney. I want to be hit with the other one, the fun thing. But instead we just die. You hate to see it. Alright, what did we learn there? Coastal X command might have helped us. We could have exiled something in response, huh? Maybe we just need to be playing all the Coastal X commands. Is it wizards? But yeah, Soren, cat, Samwise cat. I feel like main deck Grave Hate's pretty good. No. Yes. We can keep this, right? Track back a witness. We'll play this first. Spire into Tam. Fluctuator is a good draw. Turn to a Johnny. Guys, everyone's playing a Johnny. We're gonna play this out. I think I want to equip to the Flesh Raker just for now. We're just gonna chill. Might have been better to just draw a card off of a clue there, but we'll see. Chat, I might just be sick of a Johnny. That might just be my problem. I just don't want to play a Johnny. And Waystone's Guidance. That card annoys me. Okay, let's do what? Let's exile a Johnny and draw. That sounds good, right? Yeah. We're gonna scry, exile that, pay there. We get a colorless, ping him for 1. What do we want? Doesn't really matter. I think I'd rather take the Malevolent Rumble, because we already have the Lantern. So I'd rather just dump as much into the art as possible. And then we can witness, and we're just looking for a combo enabler here. Probably better off playing the witness first. Or we find the green source. Good for us. We can rumble and then use the token to equip. What do we find? Broodscale? Or second Flesh Raker? Do we have anything to... We have to get Broodscale, right? Ping there. And then we'll swing for Tam. And if we want, we can draw a card end of turn. That doesn't have haste, so we're okay for a moment. Opponent will probably swing with Mondrak. Has mobilize. And we have to block here. Let's block 1, 2, take 16. We'll block 1 more. Unless he has a way to pump. We go to 5. 3 things die. We get 3 counters on Flesh Raker. Let's hope he doesn't have removal, chat. Sacrifice, put an indestructible counter. We get things on that. They sacrifice, and we go down there. Okay, so let's play Broodscale. We make it colorless. Deals 1 damage. We do that. We equip here. And then we just crack Counter ping. Crack. Ping. Crack. Alright. That wasn't too bad, chat. We made it in the end. At least this one's easy to click through. Not too shabby, chat. We made it. And he concedes. Very nice. Very nice. We haven't really got to see Planisphere in action yet. We've kind of just won through the other ones. Kozilek's command was also very good there against Ajani. So, quite interesting. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Guys, Plum needs a new job. This hand's interesting. No blue source, but we do have Rumble, which will hopefully find us a land. Against elves again. We can besiege you. We'll Rumble. There's our blue source. Yeah, that's fine. We'll try not to get overrun here. So we can get back. What's our combo? We have to put Planisphere on Evolution Witness, right? Is that how it works? I think. So we can Tameo, Amber, play. Oh, but then we need a second Amber? Is that how that works, chat? Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, we have to play Amber so that we can play the Sphere. Job select, do that. And then we might as well just like throw this on here, right? And then pass back. I need more people to keep building weird decks. Speaking of which, Squee Goblin the Bob is on the Jank Tank somewhere. I've definitely seen him brew quite a lot. Should we search him up? Oh, chat. Okay, what's happening? My question is, do we need all this mana? I think so. I don't want to block. That might end up killing us. Okay, that was good. What am I doing? I don't know. We have to play Evolution Witness. Correct. Then what? We put it... chat, we need to survive what? One more turn? What we can do is equip here. Right? I have to think. My brain's not working. We can equip here. Sack that. We get that back. Bring back Tormod script. Play Tormod script. Get black Flesh Raker. We still might be just dead to Elvish War Master. If we can survive to get Flesh Raker, we win, right? Because then we have a way to make Scions. He Cocos. We have to block. Well, we'll see what he does. He might just Arch Druid and do some crazy stuff here. Okay, 5/5. I think we're gonna have to definitely block with Tam plus whatever. Okay, so we used Arch Druid for a second Coco, which I think saves us. Maybe not. We block War Master plus Breeders. He hits us down to 6. Or I'm sorry, down to 2. And then we Flesh Raker combo off. Is that correct? That's correct. Yeah, right? Yeah. We block here and we block here. We go to 2. We get counters on those, which means we get back second Flesh Raker. Wow, chat, look at all this value, though. Like, dang. Play Flesh Raker. This doesn't tap for anything. Well, we could play Tameo. And then we could tap for blue, play second one. And then we can play second Flesh Raker to speed it up. And then we get back original Mox. Ooh. Chat, look at this. Chat, look at this. And then we can sack this to get back Mox Amber. And then do it again. Chat, look at the value! We don't need to combo off this way, but it's working. And if we wanted to, we could make infinite blue mana at the same time, but we don't need to. Incredible, chat. We did it. We did it, chat. I don't know how we got there, but we did it. And then we do this, and then he dies. Yay! Chat, we did it. You guys proud of me? This text is called Brood Scale, but I added 4 Quarry Steel Cutter. I mean, why not? Okay, chat. So far, so good. What's Blue-Red Convoke? That's spicy. Does he only play Modern? Yeah. Green-White? Blue-Green Mill. What the heck's Blue-Green Mill, chat? Oh, just Shape Shift with Ruin Crab. Gotcha. What are we looking at here? Super Chiefs? Nothing. We'll try this one out. A little slow. Especially against Thoughtseize. Interesting. Alright, he took our K commands. which is fine. Kinda sucks that Witness only gets back permanents. Opponent has that plus assemble the team, which means what? It means a lot, chat. That's what it means. Our good old friend. Are we playing Saint Elenda? We are. So, what can we do here? I mean, we can make infinite something. Wow. Okay, and he gets invoked. We like that. So we have an infinitely big... Well, not yet, right? We need something to die to make an infinitely big brood scale. It might have been worth... No. I think I'd rather play that out first. We're not going to block. Is Sultai common for Soren? I thought people were on Jund. What was he playing blue for? Stubborn Denial, maybe? Malevolent Rumble's good. Malevolent Rumble sets off... Okay. If we find... Crypt is not what we want. We can grab an Emery. And we can equip here. And then we can... Oh, that's not what I want to do, sorry. We can just make an infinitely big brood scale. Doesn't really do anything for us. But at least gives us an extra blocker at the end and something that he has to spend a piece of removal on. Which is better than nothing. And it sucks that he thought seized our K command. Oh, hello. I don't know what we'll take this up to. Let's just take it up to like somewhat something game ending. I assume he has a piece of removal or some way to take it out. Or he can Faith's Fetters it or whatever with Saint Elenda's. Let's just take it up to a 20/20 for now, whatever. And we'll play Emery as another blocker. At least mill. There's our Flesh Raker, which sucks. What you got for me? I think he's just gonna kill it. Chat, I really think we just want 4 Kozilek's commands. What's happening? Interesting. Chat, I really thought opponent would have something there. Let's Emery get back Planisphere. Play it. Ooh, is he playing? He could be playing counter spells. Let's pass. We're in a rough spot, chat. Even if he has a second Sorin, he can sack. Are these vampires? No, they're avatars. He has to sack a vamp to deal 3, right? Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. What do we got in here, chat? Nothing. Let's Emery again. And grab Mox Amber. Play Mox Amber. We do get a counter. We'll just pass. We're not in a good spot. I guess we could just be swinging with Bloodsteel, but we only have one Scion to fuck around with. I mean, he could be swinging with Alenda too. Okay, now second Mox Amber is spicy. Oh, chat. Okay, is gonna sack something. Maybe. He has to sack Alenda. He's gonna deal 3 to Emery or us. He's gonna deal 3 to us. Question is, does he have second Sorin? He has Olivia Crimson Bride, chat. Big oof on our part, huh? He's playing 4 color. Ripperino, chat. That's funny though that we got like a stalemate out for a little while. Let's chat, do we just like get rid of Crypt? And just try and combo off with Mox Amber every time? And just go up to all 4 K commands? I kind of feel like that's the right play. Let's throw this on Mox Field if anyone wants to mess with it. Astro combo. This is, we edited some stuff, so this is like version 2. And then we'll put it on Twitter. Well, chat, I'm kind of hungry. What's for dinner, guys? What is for dinner? Alright, let's keep messing with this. And we're mainly playing this chat because we have wildcards for it. Alright, what do we got? See, like I kind of did this. We'll turn one Tam. We're gonna get Inquisitioned or Thought Seized. Duressed! Chat, he's gonna take... I hope he takes Command. No. What a nerd. Oh my gosh. And we got the Mox Amber, dude. Heck yeah. Freaking Value Town, USA. Very cool. Edicts us. We're gonna jam this into Emery. Opponent looks like they're on mono black so far. Maybe just good old mid-range Shieldred, Deep Cavern Bat, the One Ring. Maybe takes Flesh Raker here. Well, probably... Yeah, he does. Okay. I think I just want to buy back Lantern. Actually, what do we have in here? Let's actually cast this first and get back Broodsdale. And then play Broodsdale. I gotta think if we can... Okay, there's that. So if we Lantern... Equip here. We cast this for... What do we want to do? We want to do that plus draw. We'll do it for 1. And we want to do both of that to us. And then... Second Mox is very good. Let's sack this. And we'll go Infinite Big Broodsdale. Oh, he's just dead, right? Infinite Big Broodsdale. We exile Slasher. And draw whatever amount of cards. Try and find a Flesh Raker in case he has anything else. Or at least get something else to combo with next turn. We can find another Broodsdale, maybe. He is at 4 mana, so he might have blood, whatever, of big old Bat Boy. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, Bat Boy. Actually, we can make this easier, right? We can just exile and draw for like 7. I'll draw and I'll exile Bat. Damn. Give me another command and let's put all these on the bottom. And then we can do this. It doesn't really matter how we win here. Play Flesh Raker. We'll just get to a point where we can kill him with Broad's Jail by itself. Yeah, okay, GG. Alright, that felt good. That felt good, chat. Yeah, I think Coastal Esterman's just, I don't know, too good to not have, you know? I think. Maybe. You never know. Chat, what else can we brew? This hand's interesting. We have no way to cast Tam on turn 1. I'm wondering if we don't want Spires. Oh, no, we kind of need Spire. Let's keep this hand. Let's check back Tomb. I will turn to... Let's turn to a Planisphere. I assume he kills that. He's gonna discharge it, which is fine. Ocelot Pride's fine. Tormod's Crypt is interesting. We find second Mox Amber. Let's Broad's Jail. Oh my gosh, chat, I've faced so much Boros today. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna exile and oh, whoops. Sorry. We're gonna just try and draw for 2. We're gonna get rid of that because it's annoying. Having him with the Tormod's Crypt doesn't really help us, but we'll see if we can get him to fire it off early. No attacks, sorry. We'll see if we can bait a Tormod Crypt out with Emery. He has Flage. He has second Pride as well. We do find another blue source. Let's go here. And then let's equip Planisphere to the Broad Scale. And then we'll play out second Mox. Which turns that into a 3/3 and gives us a Scion. And then we'll just chill for a second. We'd like to, we need a few things here. We'd like another K command, I think. Would be our bestest bet. But we'll see if he spins into a piece of removal. A guide, which lets him... Oh no. Does he have another creature? Of course he does. Lets him swing at us with the Ocelot and get insane value. Chat! Boros is just a menace to play against. Let me tell you. Why would you... I guess it doesn't matter, but he could have gained additional life there. And he's playing Tormod's Crypt? You hate to see it. I don't really like Fable in these decks, though. But that's just me, chat. That's just what a guy who's losing says. We do get to make a lot of Scions. We do find a Ghost Lantern. What do we have in here that we can get back? Do we have a Flesh Raker? No. We have a second Brood Scale. So we can make a shit ton of blockers. But not really. Let's see if we can Emery something back. Like a Mox. Interesting. We're just gonna keep making blockers, chat. And then... Problem is this doesn't do anything. Can you imagine if Bloodstraw had trample? Chat, I'm pretty sure we're just like dead, but... I think you did that just to move things along a little bit for us, which is nice of him. Alright, I'm sure he has removal, so we'll just pass the turn. We got blockers up. He has 4 energy, so he can swing for at least 8. I assume he's got something else going on. Yeah. So, second Fable. He's gonna swing for a lot. That's gonna be in the air, chat. He's okay. He's just going for 7. Takes us to 5. And then he gets double triggers. Makes a copy of his own Ocelot token off of Reflection. And then that doubles. Bajillion energy. Which is fine if we grab a Flesh Raker. But he flipped, sacked the cat. And now we're dead. No, it's end of turn. We're not dead. Chat, we have a chance. Give me Flesh Raker. Thank you. Does he have instant speed removal? The world may never know. Not really. Chat, we did it. He thought he had us. But a malevolent rumble off the top got us there. Problem is we have to click through because he's not probably going to let us just win. He won't be nice to us and concede. Please concede, sir. Should I say there's a hole in his plan? No, he's not going to do it. Chat, that was before I said good game, too. I got to take him all the way down from that amount of life. Should I just hit space? Oh, chat, you can just hit space. Look, I don't even have to move my mouse. I can just click and hit. Oh my gosh, we found it. The solution to a speedy win. Should I say I can do it all day, chat? Am I being mean? Should I say, do you see the line? That's mean. We said it though. I can move mountains, I can move a miracle. I don't know the words to that song. Chat, we're doing great. Look at us go. Are we gonna get timed out? We might. How many? Oh no, we have 2 timers. We're good. We got 2 extensions, chat. We're chilling. But like, chat, is he just gonna concede like when he's at 2 life? Just to be that guy? Sometimes they do. Alright, he's almost dead. We're doing great. We actually faced Boros and won. Against quite... Ah! Look what he did, chat. The exact thing we said. The exact thing we said. He waited all the way till the very end. Incredible. I love it, chat. Chat, we had to click that guy down from like 42 life. How come no one else ever comes to hang out and stream, chat? We're just chilling like a villain. How many of these do we have? We have 2? Interesting. How many rares do I have? Not many. Where is... I'm sorry, chat. Give me 1 moment. What rectangles list is that? What was I playing? What's the difference between these decks? That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Is it just... Was I playing Guide Pride in this? Am I playing Guide Pride in this one? Yes, I am. So what am I... This is 4 color. What am I playing here? Why is this so stupid? Okay. We're playing Birthing Ritual. Okay, but this is what? We're playing Balin? So chat, what do you think of playing... Shoot, what's his name? I already forgot. Golbez? Galbez? Whenever an artifact you control enters, you can summon one. If you're in a step, if you control 4 or more, you return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more, they lose life equal to its power. So what if we just take out Steel Seeker and play like 3 Golbez? He seems like a sweet value engine. We're not playing that much black, but let's call this version 1.1. It might be better off in just straight Sultai, but I feel like passing up Guide Pride is hard to do. I'm playing Ambers. Interesting. Wait, am I playing Amber in this one? Yes. Okay. Let's play one more round with this. And see where that gets us. And then we'll reconvene. Because Plum's a little tired tonight, not gonna lie. No. Let's put Land Waste first. Oh my gosh, chat, do you think they're gonna play a life gain card? Oh my Lanta, they did it. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? What do we have? Do I need this? I would love to take a combo piece, but we're gonna take Amber instead. Because I want to just play Emery into the Lantern next turn, I think. Now, are they mono white or are they Boros? Mono white. Giada's fine. We're chilling. We're chilling. Could exile Giada and make a couple things, but let's go. Ooh. Let's go Lantern into Emery into Planisphere. Okay, good. We found an Evolution Witness. Turn that into that, job select, and we made that, and then again, Soul Warden's annoying. We can exile with Kozilek's commands next turn, maybe? What do we mill? We do have second Mox Amber. Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. Chat, it's always Boros. It's just always Boros all the time. Every day of my life. Okay. We're not dead yet. I think we want to exile Soul Warden. So let's exile. I think I want to exile Mega Scion. We're going to kill that. I don't really care about Aurelia at this exact moment in time. Resolves. Let's do what? Is there any reason for me to get back a Mox Amber? No. Yes. So I don't have to waste a Scion. And we can equip here. Not swing. Alright. We're chilling for a second, chat. Playing Nykthos? What is happening? He's playing Boros Angels, chat. Are there... What other red angels do we have? We have Lightning Angel, don't we? He could be Jeskai. That does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Smacks us for 7. Puts us dead on board. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Evolution is in the yard. We can play Rumble. And get what? Another Flesh Raker. That doesn't do anything for us, correct? Can play Flesh Raker, sack that one. That goes on there. Can bring this back. Cast Mox Amber. We can play second Flesh Raker, but we're just dead here, yes? Swing for 8. He blocks with that angel. He has 7 on us. We can move that to there, but that doesn't do anything. We're just dead. Damn, chat. Not doing too hot here. I do like the addition of Kozilek's command for sure. We might play a little more rectangles after this. We'll see. You know I love rectangles, chat. We'll try this out. Has the makings of stuff. We're gonna get Thoughtseize. Duress! Chat. It's always duress for some reason. Probably because we're in the depths of Diamond. I think we've been losing a lot. No, actually, I know for sure we've been losing a lot, chat. Let's see if he kills Tam or he snipes me again. Snipes me again, just to look at one card. Could Fatal Push us. Does not. Interesting. I like that. We're just gonna draw an additional card and chill for a second. Emery is great. Gets us back that Unholy Annex. You got it, Super Chief. Broodscale is also very good. Let's swing here. We're gonna play Tam. Start setting up. Cool. Next turn, we can almost get there. We can get Broodscale plus Lantern on the board. And then we have Flash Breaker for the following turn. And try and combo off. Corruption is fine since we still have that. He plays that out. Okay. So let's go Broodscale. Bring this back. Play that. Let's just like equip the Emery just for fun, because we can. Maybe try and bait him into a removal spell on Emery if he doesn't know what we're on. Interesting. Is that an enchantment or an artifact? It's an enchantment, right? Nice. So he is almost dead. Can we kill him, chat? We're gonna try. Mox Amber. So we can go here. Here. Yeah, he's dead. Here. Nice. Okay. That wasn't bad. Nice, chat. He definitely didn't know what our combo did, and he allowed us to sack the Emery instead of killing the Broodscale directly. He's got 5 cards at hand, so I would assume he had a piece of removal. Maybe he didn't have to invoke there, but he did, which is good for us. Heck yeah, brother. What's up, brother? Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, chat. Alright. But even here, chat, like, why? Modern Merlin, why are you sitting here through this 16 cycles of the loop when you could have just left and probably be in a new game already. I could be in a new game already. Nice. Yeah, Vishy, I tested a few decks off stream, and it's just not... I just don't think it's good enough. Because, like, I know we discussed, like, Moon Miss with Jacob plus whatever, Ultimechia. But, like, that's, like, a setup kind of thing, right? I was trying it in just, a normal, like, humans-based shell. And, like, the humans we have are just not good enough. Like, Handware's good off of, in relation to Moon Mist, right? Like, Handware's fine. Jacob's fine. Cecil's fine. Jaren's fine. Sephiroth's fine. And then, obviously, where's the big baddie? And, like, but, like, these go maybe in one deck, right? In some, like, Abzan shell. But these two do not. I mean, we could definitely try this. I just don't know what... Like, are we just jamming this in a mid-range shell? Also, I only have 3 Jacobs. So, like, because obviously we have to make it to 5 mana. And then... playing Oculus. Interesting. Interesting. Or he just goes straight. But I feel like if you're playing Hawkins Insight, is it worth it? Is Jacob Hawken enough to just play as like a value piece? Like if you're able to cast something for free, I feel like you want to be like jamming Atraxa or like Ulamog or like that kind of stuff. Which in that, like, that's kind of a different take. But if all we're trying to do is also just like turn 2 Jacob, turn 3 flip it, and we're just trying to cast or get like a free spell every turn. It's interesting for sure. What does Sylvan Tutor do? Does that put it on top of your library? Search your library for a creature to reveal it. So like, I mean, you could play Sylvan Tutor if you wanted. And like, just, right? Because this exiles the top card of your library face down. Yeah. So you could like flip it and then like your turn Sylvan Tutor Ulamog and then cast Ulamog for free the following. Yeah, you could Surveil. We could be playing like Consider. And Sylvan Tutor is probably a little too cute. I mean, maybe you are just... What is like a... Give me like a random something. I need like a random Sultide list. I don't even know what I would want to play. Well, everyone's playing Sorin. But like in my brain, I want to play like Goyf, you know? I want to play Goyf, and if we're already doing it, I want to play like Cecil. And then like our top end is something like that. And then we play like Fatal Push. And like Thoughtseize. But that feels like it doesn't warrant playing Jacob and Ultimate. Like, you could just play a better deck with regular cards. I don't know if the payoff is worth it. Even in like the aggro, I say, we're playing Collected Company and stuff, but like being able to like flip Cecil or flip Sephiroth and stuff, like, I don't know, it didn't. If you don't have Moon Mist, those cards are just slightly below average because like you're so focused on trying to get a Moon Mist that your deck isn't built around taking advantage of them without it, kind of thing. Or at least not the way I built it. I don't know. Mirror box, so we can have multiple. No, you're good. I like when people just makes you think at least. I know I'm just one dude. That's what I don't get how like Aspiring Spike when he brews Modern, I don't know how he gets like out of his own brain sometimes. I guess he's played, I mean, I've played a lot of historic decks, but I'm just like one brewer and like I stick to certain things. And you have Jacob Moon Mist every turn. Well, once you like it, you can only cast one thing, right? Once you exile, if you happen to hit Moon Mist off of Jacob, right? Once you cast it for free, it just goes in the graveyard. You don't get to repeatedly do it every turn. Correct? Exile the top card. You may look at that card as long as it remains exiled. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a spell. Yeah. What's the what's that stupid? What does the signature or whatever do? I don't think we have any. What does this do? This seeks 2 instant source with mana. Oh, only finds 3 mana spells. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. I don't know. I think I personally think the best cards to take advantage of Moon Mist right now are in black. Like, your best bet is Cecil, Jaren, and where's like Sephiroth. What does this card do? 1 less to cast mirror and enchant player update. That player loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Like, these 3 are good. And you can sort of have some sort of, you at least get some sort of like token sack vibe from these 2. But then the rest of your deck has to be good without Moon Mist. And Cecil does something different than both of these 2. So I don't know what that wants to be. This guy turns into like a value saga. And then, I mean, there are other good flip cards. The problem is they're just not humans. And then I know we discussed like Leyline and stuff, but I don't, that's too many hoops to jump through. So, I don't know. We'll come back to it. There's like something there. I just don't think it's good enough. Let's play a little rectangles. Just because we can. And that's what I'm feeling like at the moment. And then, I don't know. We'll do something, chat. I'm just looking for brews. All about those brewskis. Oh, chat, does it get any better? Look at this hand of cards. Look at this hand of cards. Part of me really wants to build a deck that plays every Flipwalker. I don't know why. It wouldn't be good. But we just play like Ajani, Tamio, Sorin, Grist, Rail. That's... Can we just... A little wombo combo here, chat? Check this shit out, dude. Grab a blue source. Play a Mox Amber so we don't get it removed in response. Cast Tamio. Cast a Johnny. Boom. Look at the value. Look at the value. Next turn, play other Johnny. Flip a Johnny. More value. Nah, he removed it. But if he's mono red, we just made him spend 2 burn spells on our stuff, so that's good. Gutter Snipe. I sure hope it does, chat. But check this out. Boom. Second one. Swing away. Make a token. Bum, bum, dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Good. Alright. We'll draw a card and return. Electric Shadowfield. Chat. I should really... If I had money, I'd, like, run things through, like, challenges or whatever. But we don't have money, so we're not doing that. But that's what I would do. We'd play against real decks. So I'm going to skewer the critics, my Tamio. You got it. Good news is he wasted a bunch of burn spells. Oh my god. Chat, does it get any better? The old triple Ajani? Heck yeah. We'll race. We can race, chat. Can we? I don't know if we can actually race, but we're going to try and race. I hope we just drew a land. Nah, I drew a burn spell, chat. He drew a burn spell. You hate to see it. Ooh, my other idea is that we have it's gonna hard cast skewer. Cool. We have quite a lot of cards that deal damage when lands enter. Coco? I sure hope it does. What do we got? Wormlet? Should I just grab... Nah. Should I grab double Wormlet? No. Let's grab Wormlet plus Pride. And then we'll swing with all of these. Make that go to 11. And then we at least get a copy of this clue token. And we gain another life. Heck yeah. Speaking of Tamio, first myth I did one. It was so fun. Just ended playing enchantments using Generous Visitor. Kept adding colors to the deck till it's 5 color. That's like what this list was. Sometimes you just like want to play more cards and make it more fun. Where you start as something. I think this list was like Simic when I started. Because I just wanted to play like Tamio, Landlord, Navigator, and Lonus. And then I was like, oh, we're making tokens, so like let's play Gilded Goose. I was like, oh, we're making artifacts, let's play Wormlet. And like, oh, I sack artifacts with Lonus, so let's play Marionette Apprentice. And then I was like, you know what else makes tokens? Guide Pride of Johnny. And then eventually it just snowballs into some giant conglomerate monster. But it's pretty fun. Faux show. Those are the best kind of brews. We can keep this. I might... That was a good draw. I think I want to Goose here first. And then go into Lonus. And then Balin after that. Oh, chat. Are they milling themselves or are they milling us? That's my question. They're milling themselves. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, chat? Oh, a little persist combo. You hate to see it. Johnny's also very good. We're just like in an awkward spot. We're still gonna loan us here. Do I want to tam too? Kinda, actually. No. Let's not tam. Let's hang back. Chat, I need a land. So question is, does he just have persist? And we get Ashen Rider? I mean, that's good value. Yeah, he does. Targeting, what, mana confluence? Yeah. Good pick, good pick. We find second goose, which is no fun for sure. Let's just play Pride, I guess. Two lands is a rough start for us, chat. And then getting one taken away is even rougher. Doing a miracle. He's gonna mending again. Draw 2, discard. You know what bothers me is when you click this doesn't update in real time. Like, he's gonna discard 2 cards, right? But we don't see him. You have to click on it again. That bothers me, chat. Alright. Is he gonna swing for 4? No, he's not gonna race us. That was a fantastic draw. Let's go Goose into that. And then let's Tameo into that. And then we'll just pass back. Did he get a, he has an emissary. Do we care about emissary? Do we have a way to kill I don't know if we have a way to kill it through emissary. Oh yeah, we have a Johnny. We're okay, actually. Let's see. Does he have... He doesn't have anything at 4 mana, right? There's no way. That kind of sucks. If we swing with Pride and it dies, we get to flip a Johnny without a red source. So we're not going to do that. Opponent's going to play Emissary. Or he might just have another persistent hand. Found in third path. We'll see if he persists into Emissary or Ashen Rider. Or fucking Sire of the Seven Deaths. Okay, he grabs Emissary. That's fine. Oh shit. Chat, it's not fine. I should have sacked the clues just to get a look. But that's okay. Alright, let's just see if he'll take the bait. I don't think he will, but he might. Okay. Chat, he took the bait. We did a great job. We have a red source. And then we can do this. And kill that. Nice. And then we can draw cards off our clues. For value. Flip Tam. Play this into Guide of Souls. And then do that. I cost 7. All right. So I know he can obviously get back Emissary. Is he not playing Scholar? How has he not hit a Scholar yet? To flashback Breach. That's a little wild, isn't it? Our main problem here is if he brings back Emissary, he gets to kill a Johnny, right? Oh, no. Yeah, no. A Johnny's dead. Right? It gets -1, -0. So we have to find a way to flip our Johnny again. So I think our best bet here is to just draw as many cards as we can. Coco is pretty good. So let's do this. We'll tap both of these. Tap those. We find Pride plus Wormlet, which does a pretty good job at what I want to do. We do have double tokens, so we can actually buy back Collected Company here. Make the green and then cast it again. We find a Johnny plus Landlord Navigator. Makes us additional tokens. Gains us a shit ton of life. And then we can do this into second a Johnny. Oh my gosh, chat, are we freaking good at this game, dude? I know he can do it one more time, but look at this. Kill that. How many tokens do we have? And then we can turn Braylon into a big boy. And then we can sack all of these and see what we get off the rip. Chat, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it almost never comes up. Chat, we just casted 3. Ooh! Chat, look, it's Golbez. That's what we wanted to get this entire time. That's what we're testing. Oh my gosh, look at the value. We don't need Golbez. Do we have enough? Did I make another token? No, but we can at least draw a card, right? Yeah. Ooh, Landlord, and then we can swing. And we'll just like put a counter on Guide. And then make a shit ton. Chat, our goal might be to deck our opponent out. That might be our win con here. Because he's just gonna reanimate again. We have 50 cards, he has 28. He could try breaching and stuff, but he's gonna glimpse himself. But chat, don't you love how this really holds up to the name? Like, look at all the rectangles we have. We have so many rectangles. And according to rectangle theory, if we have more rectangles than our opponent on the board, then we win. Okay, so he's playing Scholar. Can he... How many... Oh, he's gonna Rise of the Dark Realms us. I love it. Let's see where that gets him. That lets him get a Johnny off the board. double Ashen Rider, which I think, well, I don't know what he wants to hit. Maybe he just hits both walkers. He's trying to hit our land, but we have Balin to make mana, so we're fine there. Does he know that comes back under my control? I don't think he does. Opponent does not have big brain. He gets to do that. Okay, and then end of turn, let's draw some cards. We can do some more. There's a Coco. Do we have Johnny's left? Oh, wait. We have Golbez, right? So if I do that, Golbez gets a Johnny back? What does this do? I'm sorry. If you control former end step, gets me something back. Okay. We're fine, chat. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's just cast Coco because we can. It's interesting to me that opponent didn't blow up Tamio. Chat, look at all our rectangles. I'm really into these rectangles. We don't need Tamio. I'm sorry. How many Johnnies do we have left? There's 3 there. Okay, so there's 1 more in our deck. We'll try and find it next turn, I think. How much damage are we taking? A lot. But we're gaining so much. Doesn't matter. I like Golbez so far. Do I have enough to cast this? No. We're close. All right, chat. We're about to gain a whole lot of life. Chat, look at all our rectangles. I'm waiting for like a random board wipe. We're just gonna keep all these on the field. I'm not, or not on the field, but you know what I mean. We're just gonna click through them. Jesus Christ. Do we think opponent has a way to like breach the multiverse is his best bet, right? All right, so we get to do that. We did a Johnny. He didn't. Did he take damage? No, he didn't. All right, we're gonna pass the turn. Rectangle theory, guys. According to rectangle theory, I should win. Are we actually gonna get there? Probably not. Does he have anything yet? Oh no, he already brought everything back from the graveyard. So we're just chilling. Okay, everything gets -1, -0. We'll probably finish after this game. I'm also happy that he doesn't get to gain anything this turn. Because he's got nothing to do here. What is this? Oh. Why are you playing that? Alright, he hit us to 118. He gets to make, what? A couple tokens? Scholar into what? Does he have a breach? He has 1, 2, 3. So he breaches. We have 43 cards and he has 17. But he already has 2 scholars on the field. I mean, there's certainly a chance he mills this out. Honestly, chat, maybe, I mean, I'm gonna stream over the weekend and stuff, but maybe my best bet is to just did he take my Ajani? He did. And he took my other Ajani's. Chat, well, if he wants to flip it, it comes back to me, and then he already combat, so we'll see what he does. But he took my Ajani's. What a freaking goober, huh? What happens when I bounce everything? A lot, chat. Chat, did he just kill himself by giving me my Johnny back? I think so. He can't gain enough life, right? Do we have 28 creatures on the board? 10, 15. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, chat. We got creatures on the board. Do we have 28? I hope so. 33. 4, 7, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22 plus 8. 30, yeah. Yeah, chat. We got nothing but creatures on the board, dude. He gains a lot. So we might just have to. How big can we make Balin? We might just have to Balin him. Okay. Alright, chat. There's a lot of tokens on the board. Let's fetch first. What do you think we got in here? Anything good? Oh, we do have cards. Let's grab a red source, and then we'll play a black source. Okay. Chat. He is at 44. We just talked that we do not have that many permanents on the board. So, I think our best bet here is to kill Emissary. And then we're going to try and combo him out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to combo kill him with Lonus, which is how I win most games. So we deal 39. We might have been able to get there. So he's at 44. So we need to make a few more creatures. Or we need to make a few more of these. Oh no, we can kill him. This has reach, right? So he gains 7, but we can make it like humongous, and then we can dome him. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna make a really big Balin and give it flying, I think. Because even if he blocks with Sire and gains 7 plus Tameo plus Bird, I think we'll have enough afterwards to kill him off the Apprentice. Yeah, it's gonna be humongous, right? Chat. This deck's fun to play. This is incredible. Look at this, Joe. Look at all these rectangles we're making. Watch him, like, have a fog. Alright. We should be just about there. Is that enough, chat? That's enough. We'll give it flying. It has trample. Chat, does he have a piece of removal right now? Or is he just drawing cards? Maybe both. Imagine if we did all this for nothing. I would hate my life. Okay, no, he's just faithful mending. Okay, we're okay, chat. Is this instant speed? It is. Alright, we give it flying, we give it flying. We give it one more thing of flying. He thinks he's safe. I guess we could have killed him another way. Oh, chat, he really thinks he can block it all. I feel so bad. Watch this. Chat, you ready for this? This is gonna be hilarious. 30 Marionette Apprentice. Oh, incredible. And he has nothing in his deck. And then watch this. We can make it bigger. Okay, GG's. Chat. Rectangle theory holds true. We did it. Rectangle theory, chat. Incredible. Incredible. Okay. Chat. That was a great game. That was fun. I enjoyed that very much. We'll freeze there for this evening. I'm gonna chill for now. Rectangles was sweet. Very cool. Timeless Demand's been okay. I think we need to work on this. Astro Witness seems spicy. A little convoluted. If we had, like, I don't know. If we had Mishra's Bauble in Historic, I think it would be okay. But K-Command definitely feels worth the slots over, like, the Tormod's Crypt. It has just so much versatility. Rectangle's fun. I've been playing some Landfall. And then we do have an idea for a Tez list at some point, now that we have Battle at the Bridge and Golbez, but we'll have to probably come back to that when I get some actual wild cards. And I don't mean to shill, but if you happen to want to give me your Amazon Prime subscription, that Jeff Bezos money, I will happily take it so that we can build more decks. But latest article on MTGA Zone was Monday. I wrote about the Mind Rake deck we were playing, the 8-rack list. It was garbage, so it was an honorable mention. And I argued why Waste Not is a bad card. But we'll probably talk about a few of these decks, Landfall, Command, Witness, and Balin Rectangles in the next article, so keep an eye out for that. But besides that, the next couple of streams, obviously I want to brew new things, but I do like when we can go back to old decks like Rectangles and like play Golbez, and we added Balin in the other week, so we'll probably go through and start like testing some new cards, upgrading some things. One card I'm very excited for, I think I mentioned, is this You're Not Alone. +2/+2, and if you control 3 or more creatures, +4/+4, which is pretty good for 1 mana. So we might test this out in a white weenie shell. And there's also some other new legendaries we gotta play with, so we'll do that kind of stuff. I should be back Sunday, if not. Guys, I'm seeing Randy Feltface tomorrow. How freaking hyped are you for that? I don't know if anyone knows who Randy Feltface is, but he's a freaking purple puppet from an old Australian comedy duo, and now he just goes by himself. And he's at a local comedy club tomorrow, so I'm pretty hyped. We're gonna go see that. But in the meantime, think of some brew ideas. I'll think of some brew ideas, and we'll come back and this weekend just keep messing around with the new Final Fantasy cards. I'm having fun with them so far. But yes, thank you for checking me out, sticking around, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.